In 2024, I did have like three main objectives. One was to reach the 10K per month. The second one was to have, this YouTube channel, which it is a bit late, but I might say better late than never because I actually underestimate how difficult, or at least for me, it is to, talk to the screen in this case, I might say. And the third objectives, I think I'll have a second part of this video where I will kind of explain the third objective, which I haven't reached yet. What can I say? I am glad I finally have this YouTube channel because it's always been a goal for me to inspire those that are surrounding me and to get them to be the best version of themselves. And I think bringing this to this YouTube channel, I'll be able to have a bit of a leverage, have a good impact on more people by, just having this channel. So, and going through my journey, because the goal as well is to document my journey. And yeah, nothing more. I've got a couple of notes because again, it's not quite easy for me to do this. So, and I was just, it was reaching the point where I was just postponing the fact of doing this video. So I'll just read through the notes. If you guys see me watching on my right here, I've got the second screen. So I've written here, it took me 5 years. So it took me 5 years actually to get an actual solid breakthrough. It took me 5 years to get to my first 10K month. It wasn't 5 years of consistent being on it because among these years, I had also uni where it's funny because if I knew then the potential that drop shipping, I might say physical products at the time had, because I came across this some years ago in 2018. I don't know, you guys do the maths from 2018 to now, it's actually more than 5 years, but I will say that it took some time of actual full on dedication. So I moved from Italy to the UK, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to make money online was to get back to Italy, And the thing is that because I didn't like it in UK, the weather, the food. Obviously, as time went on, I got to find the balance, and it's all good because there are pros and cons in living in the UK. And in the UK, I'm able to, do what I am doing, to be able to tap into these realities that, they will shift my paradigm, which is what got me here. So it's all good in the end. And just checking on my notes here. In terms of businesses I tried before reaching the 10K per month, I remember the very first one was to like open a blog. I was like, it wasn't really great. And then I came across physical drop shipping. I tried SMMA. I tried event reselling, like tickets, which I'm glad that I came across Faith because I think he was a great person that like the fact that I came across him in my path is that he helped me develop more what was my spiritual aspect, of my life, because I'm a Christian, but I might say that, I was one of those that you would call lukewarm, okay? And faith as well, being on the entrepreneur journey, and me trying to be on the entrepreneur journey because I was still on my 9 to 5. He helped me understand that being able to put also God on a, how can I say, as a priority, okay, I might say, like to do not be lukewarm, I believe helped me achieve these results. I mean, believers, non-believers, I do think that every person should have trust and faith in the higher power, and which will help you definitely to get to your results. I'm saying that faith helped me because these results I wasn't able to see them when I was putting in the work, like because I was it was an obsession, like aside the fact that I enjoyed creating things, like it was an obsession that wasn't getting me nowhere. So it wasn't more about the how, but it was about the when. And as they say, God time is the best time. So yeah, it's surely, when you have the spiritual aspect, you also have to put in the work, because there are those people that will always focus 100% on that spiritual aspect and neglect the actual work. I'm Ghanaian, and some people will say that Nyamebeye, like God will do it, God will do it, God will do it, without actually taking like any step in the physical realm, which is bollocks. The English people will say, and so yeah, because I was mainly on the physical aspect, I might say, and not on the spiritual. You do need a balance, and I was able to get to this balance, I might say, thanks to faith. And who again was the guy that had the even reselling mentorship. So even reselling didn't go well. I found myself getting back to selling. I don't know if I mentioned that in the list. Digital products, because that was where I was able to have my results. So it's the order was like physical products, SMA, digital products, and so on, and then back to digital products. Okay. I mean, maybe as times goes on, I'll try and funny. I just had a notification of a sale, so yeah, thanks to God for that. I will go more in depth in terms of um, the the business of selling digital products. As for now, it's a bit of an introduction to myself, to the reason why I'm getting this channel. I think I've mentioned it. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. It is, to inspire people, because that's always been one of the main goals in my life, to get people to be the best version of themselves, the people around me. And with the channel, I'll be able to do this on leverage, because I mean, this is my first video. I don't know how many people will see it, but I'm sure if anyone that sees this video stuck with me will see my journey and also will be inspired for sure, because I am aware and I am convinced. I have like a really high conviction that this year I'll make serious change to my life simply from the results I achieved last year. I just have to double down, and I am doubling down. Now I'm in Italy, so I took a little break, let's say. But as soon as I get back to the UK, where I've got my station, we'll be up to good things. And getting back to my notes here, I've got, sure, it did take 5 years, but, it is about sacrificing, those instant gratifications and like things that won't take you nowhere. Sometimes it's good to get that distraction. That, I don't know, it's because it comes down to balance. You don't have to get your pendulum to be all on one end, because it will get you back in balance, if you like it or not. And there's this saying of Miyamoto. I've got it down here, which is one of my favorite sentences. I didn't know like it was from him, because I heard it from Elliot, one of a motivational speaker. And it says, to become who you want to be, you must sacrifice who you are. Which is so powerful. So you need to put in the time, the sacrifice, dedicate yourself. It all comes down, at least for me, it all comes down to the fact of being free. It always comes down to freedom. A lot of people talk about freedom here and there. It is great, to be able to have the freedom of choice, especially like I'm in Italy now. I'm not working at the 9 to 5, so I've been here since the 4th of January, and it's the 18th tomorrow. And like I've been here for quite some time, like being the owner of my time. Like God is the owner of my time, but being able to choose what to do with my time is the reason why I am willing to sacrifice, the reason why I was willing to sacrifice everything to be able to have choice, because it is such a I think I'll just speak about this more in depth as I go on with my videos. So getting to how can I say, my results in terms of when I achieved the 10K per month, it was actually 15K per month in the month of May. And I'll refresh my screen because there's online stuff. Let me just do this. 2024 May 0501, and then page this year 31st. As you can see here, I made actually £15,000 in the month of May, and this again is digital product. Therefore, I'll refresh also my business, my ad account. As you can see here, the ad spend was 8K. I had, let's say, give and take 7.5 profits, or like I had some quite decent profits, nearly 8K of profits as well, because it's had like the 4% fee. So of that 15K, I'll just show you guys in the month of May. Of that 15K, the net profit, of revenue, because obviously 8K in ads, and then I've got my payment fee of £700, and I've got the gross profit of nearly 7K. So it was quite a great month. And so guys, just inserting this part of the video in here. Yeah, I know I've got this blacked out regarding the third objective, but I think I'll just do a whole other video. As I was saying, the harsh truth about making 10K per month, as the title goes in this video, is actually about maintaining it. And the way you maintain it is not getting back to your old patterns, and because let's just read what Farouk says, because as I've written, he's the only person that I think explain it well, because things happen, and when it comes to entrepreneurship, your ability to solve issues, problems, is what actually gives you, as well, alongside other skills, let's say, a competitive advantage. So Farouk says here, the most painful part about business is when you thought you finally cracked the code, but then it cracks again. I can't put into words how many times I've tested a bit of success after trying and failing so much shit, only to lose all the momentum only a week later, which is literally what happened to me. The only solution I found to work is to keep on reiterating, only when knowing that there is a lot of successful people in the vertical niche that you are in. So yeah, with my store, I did have a couple of issues. So how did I move and sort out things? In the following month, what I did was to go into meme coins. I've written it at the end. Like, I already had the previous, my first experience, my first bull run with crypto, where I actually obviously lost it all because, let's say, I didn't fully know what I was doing. Till this day, I can't say I fully know what I'm doing, but I definitely have got more experience. And like, what happened is that, like, the plan was to make a lot of money in e-commerce and then put it all into crypto. I ended up putting a good part of my profit from e-commerce into crypto, and at the peak I was around $50,000 in profits. Like, overall, it wouldn't be in profit. Let's say profit will be at the peak, maybe minus what I've invested. I don't know, 43 probably. And so, like, the reason why I pivoted into crypto was simply because if there's a person that has had a good imprint on my life, that's definitely Luke Burma. And so, as Luke Burma says, position yourself where the cash flow is going to be next. As the money moves like water, understand where the water is going to go, and if you position yourself, you will eventually get wet. And that's literally what I did. So this is what happened in those 2 months. I'm giving like a kind of, how can I say, overview of the year. And in August, September, and October was when I went to dropshipping with my business partner, and I wasn't working anymore at the regular job. Therefore, I decided to take, the leap of faith and go all in. So my business partner, I'll try and get him on one of these videos. He's quite a reserved guy, which is cool because, like I always say, he could be one of those, showing off their lifestyle, etc., on the socials. But this guy is so calm. So I'll share the screen. We were able to generate in these 3 months 70,000, but it wasn't all roses and flowers. And yeah, we'll definitely do an in-depth video on this because it was also with one of most known mentors online when it comes to physical drop shipping, and we will talk about our experience. So 2025, back to focus on digital products and back to 10K a month. As you can see, like, I've got the forecast of generating 10K a month. So far we generated 9K in revenue, and there's the profit. Today has been a slow day because I'm testing a couple of things, because for the coming month of February I want to increase margins and also revenue as well. So another thing I want to say is that sure, there's 10K, but one of the first objectives of 2025 is to get this as net in profit instead of revenue. I'll get you guys back to the ending of the video that I recorded in Italy. So yeah, and in all this, I'm a 9 to 5, which is crazy because I kept my 9 to 5 till, I might say, August, was it? And after that, I was able to quit. I decided to quit when I also got in the physical drop shipping, physical products with my business partner, which I'll talk to you guys about in the next videos. Anyways, I thank you guys, that you took the time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate you, and I am looking forward to inspire you and get you to be the best version of yourself, as I as well try to be the best version of myself, because there's a lot more to life than actually working to a job. And I would like to leave you with this quote of Jerry. It's not Jerry Lorenzo, it's actually Dr. Miles. And he says, we were not born to be employed, we were born to be deployed. A job is what you are paid to do, your work is what you are born to do. Your work is your gift, and a man's gift makes room for him in this world, not his job. Thank you for watching.